I mean, I like the garnet because the garnet's there, but I don't know. Then I look at the cools and I go, oh, that's so happy. Okay, 2.4 carats in our gemstone cuff. Again, with equally impressive sterling silver presence in your choice of small, average, or large. But again, when we do cuffs in sterling silver, I should say when Carolyn Pollack does them, there's pliable enough that I usually say go with your usual size. You don't have to size up in any way because you can pinch and snug them down a little bit. And so here we go, your choices. There is your cool tones again with the London Blue Topaz, the Peridot, and the Amethyst. Now 6 stones. And then in your warm tones, you're looking at the Garnet, the Peridot, and the Citrine.
Oh,
I'm thinking a lot of people are loving the warm tones because we're heading into autumn, right?
But and it's different,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
it's kind of unexpected, the combination of the gemstones. So they're oval gemstones, big, bold, faceted gemstones, but then set in a marquee shape, which I love. And I love the marriage, the kind of kissing of the high polished sterling silver with the on one side of the cuff with the rope detail on the other. They're just kind of
the yin and yang.
Yeah, I love it, love it, love it. And we at first we had it much more open, and then we wore it, and many of our collectors wore it in the focus group as well. And they said we'd like it a little bit more if it were just pinched down. So it's kind of, do you see how it's kind of pinched down?
Yep.
So it almost creates like a love knot.
Oh,
right?
I see it.
The silver and the high polished and the rope detail intertwining to become kind of a beautiful love knot. Again, great bridal jewelry. I don't mean to put any pressure on the two of you or the three of you.
We're just messing.
Brenda too. Right. Yeah. Put the pressure.
Oh, Brenda wants the
Brenda's like, bring on the pressure.
Take all my pressure and give it to Brenda. That's hilarious.
I love it.
I love it. Oh, you know what? I'm so glad you're seeing this because, my job, I hold it and I turn it so you can see all the angles and so it sparkles. That's what you're doing in real life. So as Brenda's just kind of moving her wrist just a little bit, you get that same effervescence out of the stones.
Look at the size of those stones. They are huge oval stones that are then set to create this beautiful marquee shape, which is so flattering. And this could be a hinge cuff, the way the two pieces come together. It has such a movement about it, but you don't have to worry about that. There's no clasp. It is a true cuff, comes together really closely in the back, and you can adjust it a little because the gemstones are set at the top. So you do have a little bit of customizable kind of quality to it.
I think one of my favorite elements of it is that you did the 2 different metalworks.
I love it too.
We could spend all day talking about the stones, but that's what I keep coming back to because that to me is what makes it look like a bespoke piece. It makes it look like a one of a kind. And I think that's part of the reason why, just in general, I love wearing your jewelry because I walk out the door and I go, nobody else is wearing anything like this. And it's just, you feel like you're putting a little bit of your own, by that I mean like you, the person who's wearing it, your own personality into the pieces that you're wearing. Anytime you assemble a different collection of Carolyn's pieces, that's what makes it one of a kind because you're telling a story in your own unique way.
Thank you.
And
if you've collected, many of my pieces over the years, just know a piece like this is going to kind of, I hope, inspire you to go into your jewelry box, your armoire, and go, oh, I'm going to pull that amethyst piece. I'm going to pull that Peridot piece out. They both have some high polished sterling silver. They both have some rope detail. And suddenly I'm going to just kind of create my whole new collection around this bracelet. I hope this inspires you to do that.
So, guess which one is at last call? The warm. 2 dozen now remaining. Wait, in all sizes? Wow, 2 dozen across all 3 sizes. Wow. Good news, bad news. Basically, it means just a handful of you in each size if you're picking up the warm tones. And it just debuted. Carolyn and her team have a lot of work to do when they get back home. All right. Which one now? The enhancer. Oh. Time to do a switcheroony.
Me too. Which one are you going to wear? The warm?
Okay.
I'll wear the cool. Okay.
All right. It's time now for the enhancer. And if the cuff is at last call and the ring was that popular, if history in the show is an indicator, when we presented collections to you, the enhancer has been the most popular, just from my memory, of all of the collections. So, and I think because, again, most universal, or if you're gifting this to somebody else, you don't have to worry about what their size is. The center portion, or the gemstone portion, is like a snapshot out of the cuff made into the enhancer because you have those same 6 stones that are swirling around the center of this beautiful silver work. And really the same yin and yang in the silver that we had in the cuff, with the twisted rope texture on one side and that smooth high polish on the other. And look how it all twists and spins and comes together, and those gemstones get caught in the vortex.
I love that.
This is on an easy pay of $31.80 for 4.3 carats of gemstones and sterling silver. Let me give you a measure, and I'll tour you through your choices. Right now, the blue, green, and purple that you are seeing is your cool tones. That's amethyst, London blue, topaz, and peridot. 2 inches from top to bottom. And just to make sure we answer that question right away, doesn't even look like an enhancer, does it? It looks like a set pendant. There's your enhancer bail, so that snaps open.
Yeah, but the contour of the overall piece kind of tucks that enhancer, so it doesn't
you can't
rock.
see the hinge.
Yeah, there's just a great way that it kind of lays against your neckline.
And there's that leader of the pack again, your warm tones. How beautiful is that going to look against your chocolate browns and ivories and grays and olive greens.
Cranberry.
Mustard yellow. We could go all